Next, we're going to put on the ball joint. It goes here. Pretty simple install. You've got 2 screw holes. And you've got a screw here, which looks like it has a bit of Loctite on it. So you just line this up like so. Insert your screw to the side. These are star head screws. You have a start screw here, I imagine, which would work well. Yeah. All right. And no, that's not that. That's actually a hex. Another hex screw. Make sure that's tight. And this would be secure it on there. Secure the mount on there. Bigger hex screw. You don't want it too tight, you know, just enough. Just feel it out. Don't overdo it. Just tight enough. And that'll do it. There you have it. Your mount is on there and ready to connect with the mounting accessory. All right, so now that we have the ball mount on, we're going to install the device that assembles with the ball mount. This will actually latch on to a bar of some sort, whether it's a bar by the handlebar area, by your center dashboard, by your throttle, by your brakes. This is going to hold it all together with this ball mount. First thing first, we need to unscrew these. So that size looks about the same as the blue one. Nope, not this one, yeah. All right. So we're gonna get screw off there. By the way, this stuff feels, really sturdy. This is gonna last. This is gonna take all that vibration from your motorcycle. You can feel secure. I can tell you right now, this is pretty heavy stuff. Not heavy as enough to weigh your bike down, but heavy enough to be sturdy as it holds all your expensive navigational riding gear and camera equipment, which is very important. You want your mounts to be as good as your technology, if not better. Your mounting equipment is gonna keep your equipment on your bike when you're going up that heavy, rough terrain or going at speed where the winds start affecting. All right, almost got that off of here. Just loosening it up some more. Let's see. Nope, still getting some more. Yeah. Probably want to get this whole thing off. Yeah, this thing is really screwed in there. So I imagine you'll have to do a lot of unscrewing. All right, there we go. And as you can see, whether left or right. Oh. And that goes on right like that. Get your screw. You can screw that back in. Whoa. It's a little tricky with these screwdrivers, so have some patience. All right, this is on there. So I'm not going to tighten it all the way. I'm going to leave it loose for adjustment purposes. As you can see the functionality of it, how this can hold on to your bars. See, you have another screw here, where you're going to unscrew that and you can adjust it. That's what we'll do. There's a bigger screw in that one. All right. It's been adjusted. And now you can move this around. Now you can move this around. That's so. Adjust your bars as you would like. Alternatively, to the ball mount, to the standard ball mount accessory, you can also manage to use the quick release mount. This quick release mount connects to your pivot mount, which locks around and secures around the attachment that you secure to the back of the riding display. The cool thing about this quick release mount is if you don't want to leave, if you're, let's say you're in a sketchy neighborhood, you don't want to leave this fancy display just on your bike, press this button here. Well, you know what? There's a lock. So you have a key here, which you can unlock your device for release. I press this. And there you go. And it securely snaps on. Press it again. And you're locked in. You're locked in good. This thing ain't going nowhere. So again, you want to go somewhere, you don't want to leave this on your bike, maybe it's in a sketchy neighborhood. Maybe you just don't trust leaving electronic accessories on your bike anywhere to begin with. CHIGEE supplies this quick release mechanism which you can just easily press, snap off, snap on, snap off. That quick. And this, like I said, this thing ain't going nowhere. Snap off, snap on. That easy.